family visiting, and it's been a whirlwind, but I'm back. And today we're going to talk about a creepy Neuralink conspiracy. And it kind of scares me to the core of my soul. I don't like this thing. I get that in the beginning of the phases, they are saying, oh, we're going to help, paralyzed people. That's awesome. Help the people who need the help. But the full plan is for all humans to have that one day, and that is the worst thing possible for our society. And here's a great example on why it might be horrible. This theory came from Shay the Day on TikTok, and it really scared me. I saw it at least from, I don't know if it's like running around, but it scared me to the core. Imagine they start promoting, oh, put this chip in your brain. It's going to make you super smart. You'll be able to advance in career, society, etc., etc., etc. Like the mark of the beast, you have that, and you'll be able to participate in society. But what if they're giving AIs bodies? Give AI this brain? What if they are unaware that they are being influenced? They are being influenced by this chip in their brain. They're being influenced to have kids for them, more workers, to have all these things for them, Okay, Huang says, hi, Huang, welcome. He says, hey there, I was wondering how you were been a minute, can barely see you. Okay, let me connect to my Wi-Fi. Is that better? This signal's kind of lagging. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, I've had family visiting, and it's a whirlwind with family. And so I'm back. And you might see me that often right now because they're gonna be here for a while. Okay, so let me get back to the topic. This is freaking me out. Okay. I already thought, hi guys, hi Huang, hi Warren, hi Zenith. I already thought that Neuralink was already super creepy. Don't mess with our brains. Don't touch our brains. Don't do anything. I get that the first people are to help people, paralyze people, great. But the master plan is for all humans to have this. That is the worst master plan ever. What if they are giving AI bodies? What if Neuralink is not to make you super advanced and you can think and be way smarter than everybody else and be able to participate in our society? The mark of the beast. You can't participate in our society if you don't have it. What if it's to give AI bodies? What if it's to influence you subconsciously? Maybe you have kids for them so they can keep working like little robots and you have no idea. And you think it's the best thing ever, but you have no idea what it's doing to your brain and to how you're thinking. I don't like Neuralink. I don't like this. I don't like that they're trying to it makes me want to puke. It makes me nauseous, and it's freaking me out. This is freaking me out. I don't like this. I get the helping the people who are paralyzed, help them. I don't like that they want to do it for everyone. It's horrifying. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to catch up on the comments real quickly. Okay. So, Chuck is here. Hi, Chuck. It's when a sub. Thanks for the sub, Zenith. How old are you in 501? Or yeah. I'm a new subscriber from India. Welcome, Vic again. We have Blanca, saludos, Uruguay. Que a lo mejor para ti, thank you. Oh my God. So, what do you guys think? Mike says, I don't think they want to do it for everyone. I've seen like the conferences Elon has had, and that's his plan. He said it. He thinks we should all be a hybrid, which is horrifying. His thing is, oh, AI is going to take over, so we become one with AI. That's control. Oh my God. What if they're giving AI bodies? The robots they've created are pretty shitty. The best body an AI can have is an organic one. What if they influence you to have kids, but the AI is going to your kids. Oh my god. Oh, that is scaring me. Sparta says, I see a different language. I'm so sorry. I don't know if that's Russian. I don't speak Russian. No, a lot of people think I'm Russian. Mike says there will definitely be a mark of the beast eventually. Yeah, I mean I feel like that's biblical if I'm not wrong. Or there's like it. I don't know. A lot of people think the Neuralink is the mark of the beast. You won't be able to participate in society, like at all. Like, oh, you're not as smart or advanced as all these people, so if you don't have it, then you can have these jobs, you can have these careers. But the problem is it's controlling you. It's in your brain. It's literally, this technology could literally influence you subconsciously, where you think this is the best thing ever, but you have no idea. You're being their little workers. It's enslaving you. Oh my god, I can't. It's freaking me out. It's literally freaking me out. Okay. So, I'm gonna catch up on the comments and let me know your opinions, you guys. I say I have 15 of y'all right now. So Superstar says, do you want to hear the sound of knock knock? Very beautiful. Thank you. I hope you guys can hear me now. What is your favorite restaurant? Sushi. Anything sushi? Yes, it is. This is not. Okay, Huang says his grandpa had really weird version of fascism. He wanted to genetically engineer humans, make them more advanced, use technological implants. His grandpa wanted to create a new version of humanity. I didn't know this. I did not know this. That makes it creepier. It feels like a master plan. All these people, it's like a world stage. At this point, I'm wearing my tinfoil hat, you guys. I am wearing my tinfoil hat. Everything's a world stage. I feel like, oh God, everything is planned. These people are put in these situations. And we just can't allow the plan to go through. We just have to say no, okay? Please don't allow them to influence you. Please, you guys. Okay. Samuel says, very beautiful. Thank you. I think we should, oh my God, I have a boyfriend. Hi girl. Hi. Good night. Thank you. Good night, Holly. Pretty. Thank you, Christian. My Blue says, no, I am just going down the rabbit hole of conspiracy, and also not conspiracy, because that Elon has publicly said that that's his plan. He wants all humans to have the Neuralink. That's a brain chip. Oh my God, it freaks me out. Okay, so I don't know. I get freaked out. I don't know. Just say no. Just say no. And I feel like a lot of people do say no. Like, especially now, it feels like a tug and pull for power for the society, you know? Like, people are, after like 2020, people start waking up and being like, oh, I'm not participating in this madness. I am not participating in this madness. And a lot of people have, like, just, you know, if you can grow your food, grow your food. If you can support each other, support the local businesses, not the huge corporations, please. If you can, I know sometimes it costs more, you know, just try to help each other as a community locally. And I feel like a lot of people, that's what I like about like the American, you have the little rebelliousness of the US. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Let me catch up. User Cobb says hi. K-pop says hi. Tony says, aren't you supposed to put a chip inside your head or your hand? Yeah, so Neuralink is in your head, which no freaking way. No freaking way. No. Like, and there's people who are going to say yes, like that. There's people who are going to be like, make me smarter, like that. And they have no idea what they're doing. They're giving away their power. You guys are powerful. This is my hippie side coming out. You guys are spiritual beings. You guys are powerful. You guys can accomplish everything that they're selling you. You guys can accomplish that on your own. You can tune into divine information and all that. Anyways, Juan says, look up the technocrats in Canada. Elon's grandpa was their leader. Oh my God. Technocrats. Canada. Let's see. The technocracy movement was a social movement active in the United States and Canada in the 1930s, which favored technocracy as a system of government or over a representative democracy. Okay, I need a more short explanation. Give me a second. Let me see. It is associated with Elon. It wants to replace the political economic systems with scientists and engineers. But that's a huge problem because a lot of scientists have done horrific. I mean, there's good scientists out there, but you have to have leaders that people vote for that have empathy and whatnot, you know. You can't just take everything the scientific. You're going to hurt people that way. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So, Kirsty says, hello, welcome. I'm getting spammed right now. Okay, Savage says, hello, Paulina. Hi. Savage says, how's your day going? It's awesome. Just busy day. So, hey, says Todd. Okay, he's everything. Okay, I think it stopped. Okay, I says, since there's only a few people. Oh God, no. Oh, thanks for the compliment, Scott. Okay. Can you ban this guy already? Okay, let me see if I can. Oh my God, I can put him as a timeout. There we go. He's on timeout. Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. So it's like you can watch my videos, but you're on timeout now. I didn't know that was a thing. It's like don't act nicer, you know? And then you can comment after 10 minutes, you know? See, and if it does that, I'm gonna put another timeout for an hour. Oh, I did 10 minutes. We'll see. If it gets bad, then I'll do an hour. But that's cool. I didn't know that. It's like bad. It's like bad. Be nicer, and then you can come back, you know? Give people opportunity to grow. I didn't know I could put people in timeout like they're kids. That's so funny. Okay, so let's see. Let me catch up. Everyone's like, hey, laugh out loud, long smoke. Hey guys says, hey, C-Tree Eldridge, welcome back. Nicholas, I love all of my people here. The guy says, what is the name, Mr. Name of him? That's private. Second chance, yeah. Yeah, unless it's like horrific. If it's something horrific, then I will ban. But that guy was just spamming, so. Okay, so. Juan says, you made me a moderator, but I feel like people will try to bully you into front. Oh, that's all. That's funny. Do they get notified? Like, timeout. That is kind of funny. Francis says, how are you doing, my friend? Doing awesome. Happy Friday to you guys. I kind of went down the conspiracy rabbit hole a little bit. Please just no Neurolink, you guys, okay? Rosales says, I love your hair. Aw, sweet. You guys are so sweet to me. Okay, so this is a side tangent. The Denver airport. Oh my God. The Denver airport is so cool because it has all these conspiracies to it, and they had construction going on it. And then when they had construction, they had like these banners saying, "Are we constructing or are we creating a secret place for the Illuminati? Are we?" Because everybody thinks Illuminati or there's like masonry happening in the Denver airport, and they just totally played into it, which is kind of funny. Okay. So Rosai says, hi. Juan says, I have no idea if they were notified, but doubt they were going to be out. Oh, yeah. But it'd be funny if they got notified, like, timeout. Like, timeout. How was your weekend? My weekend was good. Just family, you know. Family's visiting. So I've just been doing that. They're going to be here for a while. Democracy has hearts. Hi to everyone. CTL just says, is a murder railroad underground? Ooh, what? Under the Denver airport? Let me see. Railroad underground. Dun, dun, dun. The phrases railroad underground can refer to several topics, including historical murder cases on railways, subways, fictional thriller. Let me see if this is under Denver Airport. Under Denver Airport. Okay. So how a U.S. airport became a hotbed of conspiracy theories. Dun, dun, dun. It's funny. I don't know. I don't think I've been there. I don't think I've been there. Have you guys been? Maybe connecting. Have you guys been to the Denver airport? But I don't remember ever going there. So a lot of people say that they have very bizarre experiences. The aura feels weird. There's weird statues and like representations and stuff like that. So in the walls of the Denver airport, they've actually played into it, and they've put like, some of them, they'll put like in the construction area, they'll put like, are we creating something evil? And they have lizard people or something like that. They're kind of playing into the alien conspiracy. But you know, also sometimes things tell you what they're doing just to give you permission to do it, type of thing. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so Huang says, wow, I have never heard of this before. Yes. Let me see if I can find like a thing that I can show you guys. Okay.
Let's talk about Denver Airport. There's a chilling theory surrounding that place. No one really knows why it was built in the first place. Denver already had a fully functioning airport downtown, yet they chose to construct this one, spending $2 billion over budget and finishing 2 years late. Strange, right? But what's really unsettling is the 5-story underground facility beneath the airport. Some believe it's a doomsday bunker for the elite. Officials, however, claim it's just an unused baggage system. Still, that doesn't explain.
There's like weird gargoyles.
All over the airport, there are disturbing murals, images of destruction, chaos, and even
that?
apocalyptic scenes, complete with monstrous figures. Then there's the infamous Blue Horse statue, nicknamed Lucifer. It stands over 30 feet tall with glowing red eyes. Even stranger, the artist who created it tragically died during its construction when a piece of the horse fell on him, killed instantly. Yet, they completed it anyway. And if that wasn't enough, there are rumors of 2 secret runways, supposedly used by the government. Then there's the time capsule, buried in 1994 and set to remain sealed until 2094. Could it hold the key to these bizarre mysteries? Only time will tell. Let's talk about...
So this is like Masonic, kind of. I feel like it has to do with masonry. The Freemasons, because there's a lot of like obviously symbolism. That's the thing, like the art there, they have weird statues, and the underground part, like there's something else going on there. And when they were constructing recently, I think it was in August, they played into it, because of all the rumors, and I feel like we tell you so we can get your approval type of thing. Like it's like a spiritual contract. Let me see if I think I saved that video 1 second. Let me go to my profile real quickly. So this is what they did recently. Okay.
Denver International Airport is under some major construction. Normally when an airport's like that, sometimes they'll do cutesy things like harden our dust, but you're gonna fly better in a few months, you know, and like kind of like a little wink that try to make you okay with the fact that you're inconvenienced by the construction. Denver, they're leaning into the fact that people are saying that there are satanic and phallic symbols at the airport.
Oh, I love that.
I love these two, by the way.
Construction or cover up.
I love it.
And it has like the eye that's watching the, you know.
Yeah, what
like
is that called?
Illuminati eye on a construction hat. Are we creating the world's greatest airport while preparing for the end of the world? What are we doing?
Those lizard people.
Restaurants and bars. Building an Illuminati headquarters. Remodeling the lizard people's lair. Learn the truth at denfiles.com.
So they're kind of playing into it like it's a joke, but maybe that's also the distraction. Because everybody noticed that this airport's so weird, the way they built it and everything. So now I kind of want to go, because a lot of people say you feel like weird energy just going to that airport. And you had that famous person there's like this video of a lady freaking out in the Denver airport saying that something horrific was going to happen, but this was years ago. No, was it like last year, actually? Sorry. Let me catch up on the comments real quickly. His name 777 says Denver Airport. Is that the airport with the ground paintings? Yeah, it has the bizarre paintings. Genocide, substitute, control population. Ooh, scary. Yes, scary stuff. Huang says, wait, isn't that the airport that one guy claimed was used for aliens and stuff? Exactly. This airport has like a lot of lore behind it, and they're playing into it like it's a joke, but maybe it's not really a joke, you know? The truth is, like, don't believe what they tell you, believe what you see, or don't believe what you see. I don't know. And then he did a weird death and authorities claim this committed suicide. Oh my God. And that's what I don't like. Like, these people are, it was probably not. Oh yeah, just like it. She was going on with that airport. Yeah, something weird. Chilling with the Holies has been there way before I ever knew about that stuff. The whole place gave off bad vibes, really. So you felt like that eerie vibe. Like, it's funny. Our intuition tells us a lot about what's around us. So he felt like that eerie vibe around it. Huang says, not all Masons, but maybe a group them knew no esoteric Freemasonry, but actually old school cult Freemasons are like almost extinct now, really. They're just a glorified community center now. Yeah, I met, I told you guys the experience I had with the Freemasons. They were nice to me, but I did not know I was going to meet them and end up in that place. Homer says, have a night. Tim and crystals are great. Oh, yeah, these two. Tom Segura. Yeah, and his wife. I saw his wife like on comedy like a long time ago, and she was hilarious. I liked her. They're kind of gross. Like they make like toilet jokes. I haven't seen them in a while. Okay. So CT Eldridge says, I was taking pictures of the airport and the paintings and the Mason stuff, and they asked me to stop taking pics. That's all I had to hear. I was out. They told you to stop taking pics. It's a freaking airport. Like, wouldn't that be like a destination? Ooh, that's spooky. It reminds me of that. I feel like the Singapore airport, people literally fly there just to see the Singapore airport because it's so beautiful. William says, what up, chick? Hi. CT Eldridge says, yes. Woo. Okay, so we've gotten a few topics down. We got the chip, which scares me. Please don't do that. Please don't put a chip in your brain. Second thing, the airport, Denver airport. Let's see what else I have here. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. I am happy. I'm just because I'm happy. Come along if you feel dun, 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 dun. Because I'm happy. Hmm. Ooh. I'm looking at all my notes from like video topics and stuff, and I just saw human DNA found in McDonald's burgers. Oh my god. I have to say hearsay, I don't want to get sued. So CT Eldridge says workers said they put gas chambers under them. Oh my god. That's scary. Oh, there is a conspiracy where like I'm still following the 3-Eye Atlas stuff. And a lot of like psychics are tuned in, and they say that it just feels like it's like an awakening, like there are beings there from other places, and they're just kind of driving by to show themselves to the humans, kind of. So it kind of wakes people up from their reality, like, oh, there's more things out there, type of thing. What do you guys believe? Oh my god. So let's see.
Like, what can we do? We go out, we look at my car, I don't see anything wrong, and I said, I'm really freaked out. Can we like...
Oh, the glitch. Yeah, this lady's car moved. Signature sigil. I don't know, I'm just happy kind of to chill with you guys too. So CT Soldier says the railroad under the airport goes all the way to Colorado Springs. And so wait, are those accessible to us, or is it just not accessible, not open to the public? Also, that reminds me, like, there are a lot of people who believe that there are just tunnel systems all over the world that connect to different countries, like underground, like deep underground. And there are military bases and governments, and certain people who live underground have access, and they can just like there was a guy that was driving around like this area, and you could see flags, like he's like recording, and you can see flags from every country, and he's like, these are the tunnels that you access, and if you see this flag is for this country, and you just go down there if you're a part of this group, and there's like fast food and everything, there's food places under there, and they're getting all the organic food. So that does freak me out. I think honestly anything is possible. I just think our reality is not what we've been sold it is. Dun dun dun. So don't accept it, you know? Just live the life how you want to live it. Enjoy it, right? CT Aldra says no, not only airport and government. No, only airport and government. See, I don't like that, you know? We should and that also plays into maybe the energy harvesting. Oh, this is another one. There are people online, and honestly, I could totally see this, that believe that traffic is manufactured. That a lot of the traffic is manufactured. There's actually one guy that he swears that he got to the beginning of the traffic. To the beginning of the traffic. And it was just like there's just a bunch of cars slowed down and holding everybody back in a line. And he recorded it. It was kind of weird. And he believes it's manufactured for energy harvesting reasons, because traffic could cause chaos energy, mad, whatever, you know. So it's important to, and I tell myself this too. I had a guy that was kind of mean to me in traffic today. And I don't fight back, but I was just like, I let it affect me a little bit. The other time I was like such a high vibe. I was like, peace, love to everyone, you know. Traffic manipulation. Do you guys believe there are people who get paid off to cause traffic? Dun dun dun. So Christopher says, are you talking about aliens? Yeah, I'm talking about everything. We just talk about aliens, conspiracies, paranormal stuff, whatever you want. We just discuss it in this channel. And spiritual stuff, whatever you want. Right now, I'm just talking about traffic manipulation. People, honestly, there's people who believe people get paid off to cause traffic, and they just do slowdowns constantly. So Christopher says, I like to look at pictures of cats. I love cats. So CTL, just population control, is scary. Something about Japanese. Oh, Japanese. Hi, from Japan. Willie says hello. Cute white girl. Oh, thanks. TX Carnage says, don't ignore me. I think the only time I don't really read the comments is if they're inappropriate. So that's when I don't read them. So do you think traffic manipulation is an actual thing? I mean, there are people who get paid off to stalk people, which is kind of messed up. Not only in cults, like cults will do it. Like if you try to leave a cult like Scientology, the cult members will stalk the people and intimidate them. But the government is known to pay off people. Like if there's people speaking about things they don't want them to speak, to stalk them, which is kind of sad. So I could totally see people being paid off to cause traffic. And I think all of this has to do with energy harvesting. I know it's very hippy dippy, but I do believe our energy is a food source for certain things. And that's why I just, don't let things bother you too much. Enjoy traffic somehow. I don't know, play music. Call your grandma. So, a big check. You want a big check? TX Carnage. Yeah, I don't remember if you sent anything that was, but that's the only time I ignore it. Or sometimes I actually they don't get it, So Guitar says, what about parking lot rage for energy harvesting when someone steals your spot at Costco? Yeah. Also, I think people who are in a low vibrational state, they're looking for that reaction from you. So like people, this is kind of going down this weird rabbit hole, but I follow that girl on TikTok that she thinks like, she's like reptilian this, reptilian that, right? But maybe we're not all fully human, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? But don't give them the reaction that they want. People do feed off of that stuff, off of that energy. They just want you to get mad back. They want someone to fight with. Don't do that. Don't give it. Just be like, peace and love, dude. Just moving on. Because you think that we live in a bad time. I think we live in a world where there's polarity and duality. So we have both extremes. We have the terrible and the outrageous and the horrible. But we have the amazing, the encouraging, the beautiful, the love, the light. So I think this reality gives us the option to choose into what tunes into. And I think there are power bees in both sides that want to manipulate you to be in the higher side or in the lower side. And right now, mainstream media, a lot of it, not all of it, some of it's good, when they try to cause all this chaos, they're trying to push you that way because you're feeding your energy. Attention is energy too, right? And I do believe attention is money, it's economy too. But I do believe like there are things that feed off of that energy. There are creatures here that are not quite human. And I think my sole job, even though I'm human, but my sole job is to try to spread love and light. And I work through that stuff too myself. Nobody's perfect. We have ups and downs days. Last few days have been kind of weird for me. But I don't know. I feel like you choose the reality you tune into. Pay attention to the people around you locally, right? Smile at people and encourage them, tell them, oh, if you love something about them, like you have a great smile. I told that to a girl recently. She was so happy. She was like, you too. And then we were like, just spread the love because it'll keep spreading the love because that's what humans are. We're just love, right? We're all connected, okay, so that's my answer. I don't think we necessarily live in a bad time. I think we live in a duality. So you have both and you choose what you tune into, and you choose what you spread. And I'm trying to spread more love and light. And also, like, you know, like, don't depend on these big things, because we have communities around us, you know. But I'm human too. I make mistakes and I get freaked out, you know. I feel all the spectrum feelings, you know. Not alien. It says you're beautiful as always. Thank you. It's very sweet. Green is up, hottie. Thank you. Okay. So Delia says hi. Christopher says, "Oh, I think people, you're talking about how you don't like your ex, Christopher and Willie. I think the biggest thing is, you know, we can learn and grow from pain too. And some people, you know, it's good to maybe not have them in your life, but look back onto things and be like, okay, what did I learn from this experience? Maybe you learned to not look for a partner that's like that. You know, maybe you learned to look for a different kind of partner with different types of traits and things like that. But everything's a learning experience. We've all been there. We've all, you know what I mean? We've all felt all types of it, like, emotions. We've all had our heart broken. We've all been in love. So, like, look back and think, what can I learn from this, right? And let go. Forgive yourself and forgive them and move on. Because if you hold that resentment, it's like you're holding a hot coal, but it's only burning you, right? If you just let that go and move on, you can live a happier life. And sometimes you have to forgive yourself too. Forgive the person, but you forgive yourself and move on and learn from it. If there's some traits you don't like when your next partner, you look for someone who doesn't have that, who has different traits that you're looking for. It'll help you make a better decision, or maybe even manage a situation better. Okay. So let me catch up on the comments. Huang Ray says, greetings from South Africa. Wow, South Africa. That's awesome. Nicola says, hi, I love you. Thank you. I love all of you guys. Christopher says, yeah, you ate right. She's so pretty. Aw. I'm sorry that you miss her. I wish you the best, whichever way it goes. Okay. So nothing will go wrong. Guitar. That is a funny compliment. I don't think I would go that route, you know, PC things type of compliment. Unless it's like your friend and you guys are having fun, if you feel comfortable with this person. But PC compliments to strangers, I think that would be the best thing. Or just smiling at people, just send them like light and love. Just, they're humans too. You know, we're all humans. We all feel everything. We all go through things. Nobody is perfect. People will try to portray their life online perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. We all use the bathroom. So, Vinny says, how have you been? I've been doing great. How have you guys been? How have you been, Vinny? Jonathan says, Bomboclat. I don't know why it reminds me of the Jamaican hurricane. They were having fun during the hurricane. I haven't looked up. I hope they're okay though. After that, I haven't seen what happened afterwards. I just did not get the update. I have to see. Hopefully everything's okay. Christopher says, should I make sourdough bread tomorrow? Yeah, go for it. Make sourdough bread. If it warms your heart, it makes you happy. I love making chocolate chip cookies or just desserts, cake, any kinds of desserts, or just comfort food. Like, I like to make like rice and eggs or just soup or any chicken pot pie. Comfort food. I love comfort food. It's so good. Anything cozy and warm and comfy, that's my type of food. Curtis says, beautiful nails, Lana. Thank you, Curbsy. I appreciate it. Ooh. Diva says, something is around your eyes like white circle. Ooh. Christopher says, I'm going to make sour bread tomorrow. Then yeah, make some and enjoy the experience it and eat it. Guitar says, what will you be making for Thanksgiving? I have no idea. I have not thought of that. I have to talk to my boyfriend. He wants to, we'll make it together and bring it to my uncle's house. So I have no idea what we will be making. I have to figure it out. I also have to text my uncle, see what he wants, you know? So I don't make a pie and then they have a pie, you know? Huang says, sourdough is the bomb. Thebomb.com. Thebomb.com. Woohoo! It is the bomb. But a lot of cartoons I watched growing up made it sound like it was bad, but it's fluffy and fills you a lot more. Yeah, I don't know why. It's not bad. It's awesome. Chris says, hey, quick question. Do you have a bit of an accent? Maybe. It's funny because you guys could guess where I'm from because I've gotten the most random reactions or answers. Diva says, you're so beautiful. Can I get some makeup tips? Ooh, thank you for the compliments. Who said, so Deepa, the white. So this is just concealer. I put concealer here, and then I spread it out. And it was because I didn't sleep well. So I just put a little bit of concealer here, and that's the lighter effect right there. Okay, so Christopher says Russian. Oh, no, sorry. It's what says Paulina, the enchantress, because they're enchanted. Aw, sweet. Christopher says Russian. Yes, a lot of people think I'm Russian and Ukrainian. I guess I look Russian and Ukrainian. And I actually I've had people talk to me in Ukrainian and Russian, and they're perplexed on why I can't answer them back. I had a girl do that, and I was like, I have no idea what you're doing. And I had a guy do that. I was going upstairs, and this guy literally stops, like, I'm going up these stairs. I've never met him in my life. He starts talking to me in Russian. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I don't understand. He gets mad at me because I am not responding back, and he's kind of insulted. He thinks that I don't know my native language, and he is appalled. He's appalled. How you dare you be Russian and not know your native language? And I'm like, I am not Russian. I'm not Russian. Which I thought was hilarious. Juan says, you have Puerto Rican American accent. There you go. I'm from Puerto Rico, but I live in Florida. Okay. So, hi says show toes. No, thank you. There's a lot of people who like toes here. Juan says here in South Africa. Just go, when you want to forget, just go ride an ostrich. Trust me, it will change your entire view on life, feelings, thought. Oh, that's all. You can ride, you can't ride an ostrich. Can you ride an ostrich? Oh my God. Can you ride an ostrich? Like, oh, yes. That sounds amazing. I think everybody should ride an ostrich. Oh my God. Look at this lady. She's riding an ostrich. I did not. You can ride ostriches. That's so cool. You can have it. Are they super smart? Are they like? This guy is freaking out. That's so funny. Look at him. He's like, ah! The ostrich is going so fast. I wonder if they're like are they super intelligent? Can you have like a pet ostrich? Can you like make friends with it and it be happy? Oh, I need to learn about this. So it's Liz says, I'm not sure to know you. That's funny. Huang says, I'd ride an ostrich, but I don't want to move squat. Aw, for me, it's more like I wanna be like tuned into the animal, like, ooh, what are your inner thoughts? Okay, so you are Puerto Riqueña, seña, says Christopher. Dímelo tú, says Christopher. Juan says, just make sure if you fall off and it's a wild one or have eggs nearby, you better be quick on your feet. Ooh, I don't think I would ride a wild one. That would probably scare them. I would probably ride one that's like domesticated and likes being right and is happy, you know, like a happy one. I don't want a sad one. A happy ostrich. You wanna be, oh my God. It says, guess what, Paulina? What? Christopher. I just had another one that was like, guess what? Chicken butt. What is that? The one that when you jinx, you owe me a soda, 7-Up, or something about a ceiling. Dun, 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 dun. Chicken butt. There you go. There you go. Now, hey, you guys, now I want, like, we're talking about desserts, and now I kind of want, like, and then Publix is closed. No, I know I kind of want, like, a chocolate cake or something. I want a dessert or, like, ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Daniel's novio, yes, I do. I have a boyfriend. Yeah, I want cookie dough ice cream. So, or just like a brownie or something. Jamie says CVS. Yeah, you're right. I can get ice cream CVS. I was thinking of like, I just like the Publix like desserts. There's something about also their claw. What is that called? The bear claws. I did not know what a bear claw was. It's so American too. I didn't know till like 4 or 5 years ago. I was watching that TV show, The Cindy, where she's like a doctor. It's a very girly TV show. And she kept eating, she's like, I want to get a bear claw. And she kept eating these things. And I'm like, they look so good. What is that? And now I love bear claws. Because you'll say, no, I have a boyfriend, Christopher. So Huang says, check on Google Kruger National Park. You can ride the train ones there one day, and you will also see a lot of different animals there are, well, our country has to offer. No way. Okay, wait, I don't even know where Kruger National Park is. Kruger National Park. That's in South Africa, yeah. Okay. So, oh my God, this looks like a cool little statue. The Kruger National Park. I want to ride an ostrich. I didn't know you could ride ostriches. Now I want to ride an ostriches. Guitar says bear claws are great to dunk coffee. Oh, I have not done this. I need to dunk it. Now when I eat a bear claw, I feel like I'm in New York because it's like I feel like they eat that while they walk around. I have to try to dunk it in coffee. You always my favorite. That's sweet. Thank you, Nicholas. Huang says Kruger. Oh hell no! I don't want Freddy to come bother me. Oh, Freddy Krueger. I honestly. So this is kind of weird. I'm gonna go back into weirdness. I honestly believe that people can travel into each other's dreams. Like, you can astral project into each other's dreams. I don't think it's a Freddy Krueger thing. Nobody can actually kill you. You're fine. You have control. I feel like I believe like you kind of have like a soul contract. No one's gonna kill you. But like a Freddy Krueger thing. But I honestly believe like you can travel into each other's dreams. Like, yeah. Have you guys ever had someone in your dream and you're like, this person in my dream just felt so real? Like, whatever message they were giving you or how they were talking, maybe they grabbed you in the dream and looked into you and it just felt so and so real. It might have been a real soul. It might have been someone that already passed away, or it might have been your neighbor. Okay. Negatives. I care about Christopher. I care about everyone here, but I have a boyfriend. Jamie says, I'll walk around the bear claws. Just walk around. Just in Florida, next to an alligator, like, hey, need my bear claw. So Huang says, you'd be surprised, Pine. There have been cases, even back in the Victorian era, of people who have been killed by dream walkers. See, in their sleep. Dion Fortune even talked briefly about that one case. Let me look it up. I still don't think it's possible unless you give them permission. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're giving, then you're doing it yourself, kind of. I don't know. So let's see. Dion Fortune. You had told me about Dion Fortune. Okay, Dion Fortune, dream walkers. Dream. Okay. So she died of leukemia. I know that. What did she believe? What? Let me see if I can find a case. Mm. So it says she viewed death as not as an end, but as a natural transition of the soul. I do believe that. It's just a transition. That's the thing about having like weird, I'm going on a side tangent, about having like weird paranormal experiences, spiritual experiences, is like I know that our soul's eternal. Like some experiences can be scary, but it gives you the comfort of knowing your soul's eternal. Imagine being an atheist and just believing you just died. That's horrible. Oh my God. That's horrible. The fact that a lot of people have had a lot of spiritual experiences kind of, is comforting too. It's so comforting. Like, I find it comforting. And I give ghost tours, and I've had people who go on ghost tours. For the people who don't know, it's one of my jobs. I've had people who go on ghost tours kind of wake up and be like, because they go there to prove that spirits aren't wrong, that spirits don't exist. But in my spirit talker, I've had people who get messages directly regarding their life, or they have some weird experience on my ghost tour, and it wakes them up on the fact that our souls are eternal and spirits are real. And it's scary, but it's comforting. It gives you something like, oh, this is not just it. It's not just this life. Enjoy it. It's a game. Okay. So, let me catch up. Charlie says, hola, hola. Juan says, good one, Cuban. And I believe this too. I not have a dream anymore. I have dreams every night. What did I dream last night? I'm trying to think. I just lived somewhere else, and yeah, but I did have a dream. I always have dreams. I have dreams every night. Juan says she doesn't say this. Oh, she doesn't say dreamwalker. Juan Blitz has roses. Thank you. Huang says that's a relatively new term, but in her book, Psychic Self-Defense, she mentioned a case of someone who was young and healthy and just never woke up problem. She never mentioned this person's name. Oh, so how I see it is like they gave permission, because your soul is powerful, right? So you gave that, maybe that person gave permission to pass away. Like my grandpa, he passed away, but a lot of people wait. Like even sick people who are ready to pass in hospitals, there are so many times where they wait to say goodbye to someone because they just kind of hold on and then they pass. Your soul at the end of the day, in my belief, chooses when to go. At the end of the day, even if it's like a not super conscious thing, that's what I believe. Okay, so let's continue. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, she's interesting. She has a lot of books. Young Fortune. Dun, dun, dun. Juan says, we were put here to feel the human experience. And this is Huang Ray. Here experience for a short while, not a long while. And I hear, she's talking to Cuban, which is also Huang. Yeah, I do believe that. I believe like this is just a human experience. It's how we grow our souls, It says, girl, why aren't you monetized yet? Here yet? I don't know. YouTube has been so weird with me. And it's funny, on TikTok, I am. And I'm never on TikTok because and this is my fault too. I started TikTok with just doing like horror, spooky videos, like horror stories where I'm a vampire and I make up horror stories, which is fun. But now those people want that, and I don't know if I really want to do that on TikTok. So now I'm just like, maybe I should do a video for them and tell them, hey, I'm not gonna be a vampire anymore, and I'm just gonna talk about weird stuff. And then maybe I have my, like, the Android phone. It's really bad quality, though. I don't know. Oh, maybe I can connect a camera to it, because I do have a little camera here. So maybe I can live at the same time and actually get paid to do live. But then I would have to, like, pivot that audience that I have there, because they're used to the vampire stories and the spooky stories they're just like, and it's made up. It's random horror stories. But I don't know if that's me, and I don't live there often because of that, because that's what they're expecting, and I feel bad, but maybe it's okay, because maybe that's not what I meant to do. I don't know. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I do, like, we all have our shadow self. I like to play into being super spooky and scary and telling spooky stories, but I'm more light, but we all have I was using TikTok to play into the shadow self. But at the same time, it's like I feel like I need to rebrand that so I can make some money, and then just live both of y'all at the same time, and then I'll have my YouTube and TikTok here. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know on your advice, because I'm still like, should I keep doing that? But I don't know if I want to keep doing that. I've just been like a lot of thoughts around that on TikTok's future since okay. So is what says, like and subscribe, people watching these lives. Get her watch hours up. Yes, please. Get my watch hours up. That's what I'm missing. Okay. Juan says, as a matter of fact, the death of human men in the 70s specifically would inspire the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. Oh, spooky. Honestly, as a child, the Freddy Krueger thing, that is a pretty creepy movie to think about. Ooh, and it was targeting like teenagers too, but I was like a little girl when I saw it. Louisiana says, is she 15 or? Oh, I am 501. So it's Bliss says, just tell them you've been cured of your vampirism. Tell them you're cured of your vampirism. Is funny. Guitar says, what's your favorite scary movie? I don't know if I have a favorite scary movie, to be honest. Yeah, my favorite movie and concept is Alice in Wonderland. It's not scary though. Hellraiser for me, says Willie. Ooh, which one's Hellraiser? Let's see. That sounds familiar. I'm sure I've seen it. It sounds very familiar. Oh yeah, that's spooky. Did I see this as a kid? Probably. I would watch all these movies with my dad. Maybe not. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I made tea. It's just been sitting here. My tea's been sitting here.
Shake it out.
Oh my god, my tea has been sitting here. Hmong, sorry. Thank you. They're an ethnic group from Vietnam. The Hmong men from the 70s who died in their sleep, and is a famous case. Oh my god. Hmong men. Hmong men. Men's mental health depends on death by sleep. Let me see. Sudden unexplained nocturnal death syndrome, SUNS, were a tragic phenomenon in the 1980s, likely caused by a combination of psychological stress from war trauma, displacement, cultural assimilation. I see that sounds like I don't, it's weird. I feel like people, so it says culturally the deaths were linked into a malevolent spirit. But okay, this is my hippy dippy, just hippy dippiness. If they believed that the thing can kill them, then it can. Because they believed it can. But if you believe you're powerful and you know how to protect yourself, then you are. And then also, and I also, this is my hippy dippy, I also believe that with like sickness and stuff, that's why people who are very happy in hospitals, they tend to cure a lot faster. Because they believe they're going to get better. I don't know. Our brains and our conscious and subconscious are so powerful. So that's where I'm kind of at. But that's so interesting, Huang. Thank you. Oh my god, this is so good. I need to put this. Oh, where am I going to put this? The tea dispenser thing. I guess I'll put it here. Okay, so Jamie says, Alice in Wonderland is trippy, especially on gummies or shrooms. Yeah, so I just like the concept of Alice in Wonderland. It's funny, I know Johnny Depp made some newer ones. Those are cool. I like the 1993 human one, and then I like the one from Sci-Fi that feels like it was kind of banned. That talks about Alice going into another world, but they were feeding off of humans. Like, it's Wonderland. Wonderland is they would put humans in these different rooms and have them experience different emotions. And the currency for the creatures in Wonderland were the humans' emotions. And now that you can look it up, like sci-fi mini TV series, it's called Alice. You'll find another one that they called another one Alice. When you find the Alice in Wonderland one, and you try to buy it, and even if you use a VPN, you cannot buy it in any country. It's insane. And I do believe that's kind of like, they're creatures. Maybe there's a Wonderland where they feed off a human. Maybe this is Wonderland. Maybe they're just creating all this chaos and this emotion and that emotion to harvest it, right? To harvest the energy. Dun, 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 dun. That's what I'm saying. Don't let things control you. You have the power. You have the power in your life. Don't let things control you. Don't let things influence you. I tell this to myself too, because these are like echo chambers too. Like, you'll watch a video and then you watch another one, and it's just energy towards that. Like, focus your energy on the good and the love and the happiness and the local things around you. Because I bet you around you there's a lot of bright and loving things. Okay. So let me catch up to the comments. Huang says, agree, human subconscious brain is a very powerful thing. Yes. Ash Scott says, hey you. Hi, Ash Scott. Huang says, Paulina, you're very, very intelligent. You're also as well. The way you argue will sound crazy to most, but other old ones will understand. Aw, thanks. I've missed out on the last few streams. You're good. I haven't been here for a few days too. Huang says, I'm sure you have heard about the night hag demon that sits on people's chests. Oh, I equate that with sleep paralysis. People like see this because of the sleep paralysis and drain their life force. Well, this creature exists in every culture. The monk did this was the dab song, but as usual. Oh, I don't know why. That's the dab song or the night hag. I equate that to sleep paralysis. So like when you're in that state, I feel like your brain, there are things that you may see when you're in a very deep meditative state that are real, but I also think your brain, when it's in a weird state before like astral projecting or leaving your body, it like in that paralysis state it feels heavy. It might manifest this thing, or maybe it is real. I don't know. So they call it Tokoloski. Ooh, South Africa. And then Ton Champ says hi. But yeah, that thing that sits on people's chests during sleep paralysis, that you're right, that's been here forever. So I put it hand in hand. I don't necessarily think maybe it's real. Maybe it does have a life force of itself, but I also think people see it because they're so scared and they're paralyzed and they feel that pressure. So they're in a dream state. So their dream creates the creature. I don't know. What do you think? Juan says they claim that because they believed in Dashog, they scared themselves to death. Oh, really? I'm afraid of zombies. I never died from a zombie dream. It's absolute nonsense. I never. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. Zombie dream. Honestly, I had a poll not so long ago where it was like, would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or in like dinosaur time? And almost everyone voted zombies because, and I would vote zombies, you have a much higher rate of surviving, you guys. Zombies than dinosaurs. Dinosaurs scary. Guys, tea's so good. You know what's weird? I don't know if I drink coffee every morning. In the last few days, I've been feeling kind of off. And I don't know if it's the coffee. So I'm trying to figure out, maybe I shouldn't drink coffee tomorrow. And it's like after I eat and drink coffee. So I don't know. Anyways, I should go because I actually work in the morning tomorrow. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Bye, guys!